You can go onto Mick Shannon's website, mickshannon.tv, and you can watch gallops there. They don't often tell you a lot, but you see which horses are working with which horses. And Capable Guest has been leading some 2-year-olds. He's been leading good horses, Shannon's top horses like Halicarnassus. So he's become a bit of a lead horse, and sometimes that sours them a little.
And his former stable companion South Cape will be having his first run for Gary Moore here on his seasonal debut return after 218 days, and his first run at Epsom. Let's join Richard once again for our second race, the Investec Mile.
They're all in. And they're off. And from the stalls, Ben Coolan is restrained on jumping, and early on Plum Pudding it is who leads. Capable Guest rousted along to gather speed, as Plum Pudding, largely unpressed, leads Falario. Tartan Gear holds the space on the fence, ahead of Intabi, who races in fourth. More Time Tim from Royal Power, behind these 3 wide Capable Guest, then South Cape. And Ben Coolan, who's often ridden forward, has today adopted waiting tactics right at the rear of the field as they begin the turn downhill. And it's Plum Pudding, largely unpestered, leading from Falario and Tartan Gear in second and third. Intabi shows in fourth place. Capable Guest keen, 3 deep as they begin the descent on the outer of Royal Power, and More Time Tim just restrained back towards the inside in about 7th place ahead of South Cape and Ben Coolan as they pass the 5. And it's Plum Pudding who continues to lead from Tartan Gear in the pale colours, Falario the yellow cap, Intabi the white jacket from Royal Power and Capable Guest. South Cape on the outside of More Time Tim, and still Ben Coolan, a little awkward into the turn, is last of all. So Plum Pudding has quickened it up on straightening and tried to steal away. Tartan Gear into second, quickens up alongside Falario in pursuit of the leader. Royal Power's back in fourth place. More Time Tim from South Cape. Capable Guest didn't find a great deal when first ridden. Plum Pudding with over 2 furlongs to travel. Tartan Gear draws to within a length and a half. Falario is just the one pace at the moment. Then comes Royal Power. Plum Pudding is sticking on bravely. A furlong and a half to go. Tartan Gear's got to within 3 parts of a length now. Falario is beginning to find his second win. Stamina ebbing away on Plum Pudding, and it's Tartan Gear who goes to the front and begins to pull away in the closing stages. And it's Tartan Gear who will win for Joe Fanning and Mark Johnston. Plum Pudding second, Falario, Royal Power, Intabi and More Time Tim.
Tartan Gear has won. Joe Fanning riding for Mark Johnston, and he'd been in fine progressive form prior to this. A little blip for explicable reasons at Ripon last time, and he came and grabbed the long-time leader Plum Pudding, who had that easy lead. We wondered whether one of the horses would do, and Plum Pudding loves going out and galloping by himself, and he almost lasted. Richard Hughes riding for Richard Hannon, and in third was Falario for Martin Lane and Carl Burke. 4th Royal Power and 5th Intabi. There is the proof that Tartan Gear came home clearly alone.